Guys, this is probably gonna end up being my second or third video, but I just want to say thank you to all of you who are watching, and please consider subscribing. But today I'm going to be telling you guys, or showing you guys and telling you guys how to win in Season 8 and just in general. This pretty much works for all seasons. It has nothing, like, this season will definitely be more helpful. Because kids, especially right now, if you guys go right now, so many people are going in this jungle. By the time you land and like the first circle moves in, there's only going to be like 20 people left. So most of you know how to go late game. You just don't fight people, or once you outlive the first town, which I'm going Lucky because I've been liking Lucky recently. There's a lot of loot there. There's a lot of mats. There's hoverboards in this big whatever that building is, and then there's rifts right over at that truck. So it's pretty good for rotations, even though it is at the edge of the map. But at the edge of the map means there's going to be a lot less people that are landing on you. So I didn't see anyone landing in, but I wasn't really paying attention. I kind of just always land at this building. This is my favorite one. I'm gonna drink shield right away just in case anyway. But most of the time, obviously, when you're going for a win, you're not going to want to be going aggressive. I'm just... Why do I keep doing that? I keep splitting by accident. But, I'm kind of just aggressively natured. Like, when I play, I just don't really like to hide. But if you're truly going for a win, I've done this occasionally where I just really want to win. And I would just sit in a box until the end of the zone. Just rotate, hold people out of the zone, and I just win easily. I'll only have like 4 kills, but it doesn't really matter as long as you get the win. So that's my main goal, to show you guys just basically the easiest way if you want to grind up the solo wins, because it doesn't tell you when you have wins. It doesn't tell you if that was a 1 kill win or a 30 kill win. So I mean, I personally don't just go for wins. If you check my stats, I have a decent amount of wins. I'm about 300, but I don't really go for wins too often. And I used to just mess around a lot. Like, I didn't play seriously until somewhat recently, and I still don't, like, go try hard, so my stats are kind of trash, but who cares? And I've been doing challenge videos now a lot, so, like, I've been trying to make a video for you guys, like a 1 gun challenge, which was really easy, actually. I haven't done it fully, but that's so much easier. I tried a 1 chest challenge, where whatever you get in that chest is the only loot you get for the rest of the game, and all you could pick up is traps, material, and ammo. That was significantly harder. I always hope for an AR in that, and I end up getting about 8 or 9 kills and then getting 2nd place, so it's kind of annoying, but what can you do? Actually, I'm gonna take these redeploys because you're gonna want some rotation items at the end of the game. Rift to goes are preferred. If you can, I mean, this is all luck, obviously, but you're gonna want to try to save your launch pads and not use them on rotations. If you can, walk to them. Like, always be smart. Or honestly, I like hoverboards, so I would prefer using a hoverboard to get to zone over like a launch pad or something. So you're gonna want to gather all your launch pads, get a ton of mats, which it's gonna come naturally. Whenever you kill someone, you get 50 of each. And honestly, I've just been destroying furniture, and I think I destroyed a few of the bamboo, and I've been getting so much wood already, and I've even been using some of it. So that's gonna come naturally. The brick and metal is gonna be a little harder to get, but just destroy a few cars and stuff like that. And Lucky is actually great right over, like, in here, those little rocks that you could see, those give you like 70 each, so that'll get you pretty close to there. Alright, so this is actually perfect for me. I'm getting very lucky. And one of my main points that a lot of people do wrong, I've noticed this in pretty much everyone that plays Fortnite. A lot of people try to push in the end game, and they will, like, it'll be, oh wait, where are these kids? I see them now. But they would rather push the last guy and just, oh, there we go. See, that's why I like my low sense. Which it does help that there's ADS sense, but whatever. My 1 kill. I actually see that guy, but I don't know if I want to fight him. So I'm just gonna cone, make sure I don't get sniped. Alright, so that guy's chilling down there, so I'm gonna be fine here. My hoverboard is right below me. So honestly, the best way to get into the end game and to win the end game is places like, for instance, this zone is terrible for what I'm trying to demonstrate. But if you would sit right there, right there, right there, maybe like in the roof or upstairs, like in the ceiling, like rafters, like if you could build up to somewhere and just basically hide. You don't have to be a camper. If you see someone, you can leave, obviously. But you're not going to want to be pushing out in the middle of the open, because then, even if people aren't shooting at you, which they most likely will, people are going to know where you are, and then once you're rotating, they will most likely shoot at you. So right now there's only 5 other people. I have edge of the zone, and I generally like to rotate early, so wherever the zone is going next, I'm going to try to rotate early to it. There's only one mountain, and I highly doubt it's going there. The closest it's probably going to be is about here. So I'm going to go wherever it is, and I'm going to try to avoid fights, but at the same time maybe third party and get everyone weak. Did I just hear something? I don't think so. But what I was saying earlier, a lot of players would rather push people than just like play the long game. But me personally, I find that it's so much better if the zone is over here and you and another player are fighting right here, instead of pushing away from the zone into him for him to one pump you to the face for 200. Even if you have full shield and he's a one hit, you could still get one pumped quite easily. You could die from the zone by getting blocked out. Maybe he's a better builder than you, he's gonna outbuild you, and then he's gonna be above you. Now there's only 3 people left, so this is great for me because it's a really big zone for 3 people. But I'm going to try to show this. Depending on the game, you might want to do different things, but 90% of the time, if you go for positioning, you're going to have a better chance at winning the game. And what you want to do is, if I was in the zone right now, I would be sitting up at the top of my thing, and when people rotate to me, I'm just going to try to shoot them out of the zone and not let them in the zone. Alright, I'm just going to edit myself out to get my hoverboard. So I know there's a player, well actually he could be right here, but it doesn't seem like he is. So I'm just gonna do a 360 up in the air just to see. I guess not 360. So I believe I just saw something. Yeah, I did. I saw a building right over there. So I know there's 2 players fighting there, and I know there's only 3 people left. So I am gonna try to keep my hoverboard. I'm actually going to build next to it so that I don't have to worry about editing out or something like that. So I know no one's behind me for the most part because I was just right there. So the chance of someone being there is very low. I am short side zone, so the chance of someone being here is low. There are 2 people there. Now he's campfiring. I'm going to hope that... Okay, so that kid's rotating, it looks like. I hope he lands on that kid. And it looks like he's not going to. But that's because he was getting shot at. So we know that kid's campfiring and he has a rocket launcher and he's fighting that one up above. And so there's one other person. It's a lower likelihood of him being over here because that's a small side of the zone and I've already been here and scouted it. Although he could most likely be in the racetracks or camping in this building down below me. So it's always best... The key to winning games in the end game, a lot of people can get to end game, but then just freak out. You want to locate your players that are left, and then you want to go for positioning and take the fights that you have to, not every fight. I actually just saw him. I believe he went right past there. I'm pretty sure, unless it was... Oh, was that him? No. I believe he went past that mountain. Now he might be, yeah, now he's up on the mountain behind that rock, or on that staircase right up there. I just don't want to peek. So then I know he's there, and I know those other 2 players are there. So I've located everyone. Now right away I'm going to go to the zone, wherever it may be. And I know I don't have a lot of kills, but I don't really care. I'm going, this is a strategy for getting wins. So now I'm wondering where he went. Unless I wasn't looking in. Alright, so I'm going to take zone right away. I'm going to leave the hoverboard because I don't really need it. A lot of people stress high ground. Right now, that's not a lot of high ground, but I know that those two players are going to be coming right there for that high ground. So I'm not going to be going. He thinks I'm still in there. That's great. I'm not going to be going for this high ground because all three of those players are going to be fighting for that. For every last bit of high ground they can find. So I'm going to go the farthest possible away that I can from them right here. And then as I get into zone more, I'm going to keep going like back into the zone where it rotates. And right now I can take poke shots, although he just covered up. So 3 other people still. These people are playing somewhat passive. I think that guy might have taken fall damage. So that is where the guy is. I saw him earlier. I'm going to try to shoot at this kid. He's getting launch padded onto. Alright, now I'm getting launch padded onto. Okay, potato aim. That's alright. This guy can see me. So now that the zone's moving, I'm just going to keep moving back out of the line of sight, hopefully. Keep yourself covered. And I believe this zone is one that moves right away. So I'm not going to build too... Ooh, I actually have very low mats. I did not realize that. I built way too many 1x1s. So now it's a 2v1. Or, well, not 2v1. It's these two versus me. And they are fighting, so I'm going to be trying to take poke shots, because I believe... Alright, 1v1. He's not in the zone, so now is when you start shooting. You just start spraying that guy. And then I don't have a launch pad, sadly, so I'm not going to be able to get to zone easily. I believe he has a sniper. And he does. That's great. This is exactly what I did not want to happen, but it happened. Alright, I'm gonna get back on my thing, and I just have to go zone now. The only thing I could do is try to run zone before he does. I actually have zone advantage. And I'm just gonna try to AR this kid down. I hit him for shield, that is good. I have a slurp running right now. I'm probably about to get sniped or something. Okay, I start lagging a ton right now. So this is terrible. I can still drink my minis. Alright, now I'm very low on mats, but I'm gonna have to run zone. And I got him.